Why is Madden such a poor product? Is it due to poor programming? Is it due to lack of effort, lack of creativity, or just a poor engine? Or is it all of these things combined? Well, I believe it's due to a poor engine, and of course creativity is definitely not there. Poor programming, maybe somewhat, but I think more than anything it's due to the engine, the Infinity engine. Now, I've been playing Madden 13 on the Wii U, thanks to a video that Virtual Footballer, shoutouts to him, he made a while back that I'm not sure many people really looked at or paid much attention to. And in his video, he declared that this version, the Wii U version, was better than the Xbox 360 and the PS3 versions. Now, what is the difference between the Wii U version and the Xbox 360 and the PS3 versions? It does not have the Infinity engine. Now, I got to be honest with you guys. When I first started playing it, I didn't expect much. I was like, it's just going to be like Madden, like any other Madden I've ever played. But I was pleasantly surprised. Players' momentums were definitely there. You would definitely see that player momentum was respected. You would definitely see DBs going for the ball. You would see solid offensive line blocking. You would see things that I always harp on, that I see in Madden 08 a lot, but don't see in the current gen, the next gen Maddens. But it was quite consistent. I played like 5 games in a row, and I didn't see any really glaring issues. And all of the games were very close games. And this was on default sliders with all-pro setting. I mean, I won a game 13-10. I lost a game 20-14. I mean, could there be rubber band AI? Maybe. I never liked rubber band AI, but I was seeing consistent things that I like to see. I mean, like I said, offensive line blocking, players not just standing there doing nothing, second level blocking. The momentum was definitely there. The weights seemed to be respected. I had to make this video because I was thinking, could it be that the Infinity engine is the root of a lot of these problems that we're seeing in the next gen consoles? Now, Backbreaker pretty much set the standard for a physics engine when they came out with Backbreaker. EA sees this and they say, oh, we're the only ones that can make an NFL football game. If we don't do something like this, other companies like 505 may try to do the same things and might do them better than Backbreaker. And what will we have? We'll just still have canned animations. We won't have anything new and spectacular. So EA, they put it in their next game. Now let's be honest. If they've never attempted something like this before, it's going to take time to tweak it, time to make it, have less bugs. And as you can see, it definitely has problems, the Infinity engine. Now, maybe not all of the problems in Madden 15 are due to the Infinity engine, but certainly some of them have to be because of the Infinity engine. How many years have they had to tweak it? They came out in, 2013? They went through with 25, and now they're on 50. They're on their 3rd year of the physics engine. I don't know how long it took Backbreaker, how long it took them to get that. And then still, Backbreaker had issues with it sometimes. Players would slide a little too far or something. And it's not perfect, but it certainly does things better than Madden 15 does. Now, my theory is, obviously, Madden wants to make money as quickly as possible. They have an annual obligation to make a game every year. They really didn't have time to spend tweaking the Infinity engine to make it as good as Backbreaker. They just wanted to get it out there as quickly as possible and say, okay, we're working on it. That's our scapegoat. We're working on it. It's going to take a while to tweak it.
It didn't require any discipline to attain it. You read what others had done, and you took the next step. You didn't earn the knowledge for yourselves, so you don't take any responsibility for it. You stood on the shoulders of geniuses to accomplish something as fast as you could, and before you even knew what you had, you patented it and packaged it and slapped it on a plastic lunchbox, and now you're selling it. You want to sell it. Well,
classic scene from Jurassic Park there, but it makes a pretty good point. Before EA even knew what they had with the Infinity engine, they just wanted to get it out there and sell it as fast as they could. They knew that they didn't know what Backbreaker was going to do, if they were going to come out with a sequel or not. They were under a lot of pressure. They're like, oh shit, we'll have to throw this together somehow. Even though Backbreaker did not have the NFL license, they put out a product that scared EA. And that's saying a lot. They came out with an engine, the Euphoria engine, that did physics, something groundbreaking. EA sees this and they're like, oh, we have to do it. That's competition. Then that's why we need competition in the market. Because EA, they felt the pressure from another company. And that's why the Infinity engine was born. But they didn't have time to tweak it. Or they just don't have the talent that other companies have. Or the desire. We are on, year 3 now? And look at the product that we got this year. Madden 15. It is horrendous. I mean, sure, there's good plays. But should we really give EA a pat on the back saying, oh, thanks for that good play? No, I've said this many times before. It's a football game. We should expect it to function like a football game. So, they've had 3 years. What have they done with the Infinity engine? Have they improved it? It seems like they're going backwards. Now, I know a lot of people do not own a Wii U or they shun the Wii U, but if you do own one, I highly recommend to pick up this game and try it out because it's going to give you a good simulation football experience. I can't believe I just said that. That Madden will give you a good simulation experience. I didn't mess with any sliders. I just played it out of the box, all pro settings, and I got a very, very satisfying experience. Now, I intend to update it with updated rosters and tweak it more myself. And maybe in the future I can put it out there for other people to download. I'm not sure. Nobody's ever tried to do it on the Wii U, so I don't even know where to begin. But it's a nice alternative because I'm not going to lie to you guys. If I think something's shit, I'm going to tell you it's shit. If it's crap, I'm going to tell you it's crap. But this is not crap. I bought this game for $7 on the internet. Brand new, out of the box. I was stunned. So I've been looking for Sim in all the wrong places. Looking for it for these new gen Madden games and stuff. People are looking for it in all the wrong places because it's not there. You got to look to other avenues. Plus, the Wii U is interesting because it has a little touchpad and you don't have to do this, but you can actually draw your own hot routes. And I've said this in other videos where, I want all access to the whole hot route thing. I mean, I want every hot route. Well, hell, I can just draw my own now. If I can dream it, I can build it on the gamepad. And another thing, if you're at the line of scrimmage and you want to call an audible, you have access to the whole playbook with the gamepad. That's another thing I was saying in my Dream Innovation video. I was like, I'd like to have access to the whole playbook, even though it's not sim. I mean, unless you got a quarterback like Peyton Manning that can memorize the entire playbook, that's just another thing that's interesting about this game. And I highly recommend you guys try it out. In my opinion, it's certainly better than what y'all got this year, which is...
That is one big pile of shit.